I want to turn your attention to the kind of gaslighting and the kind of defense mechanisms that happen among women when we have these conversations. And these are the kinds of responses that keep us from healing. These are the kinds of responses that keep us from actually being able to do better. And I thought this was such a prime example. So I'm going to bring this up real quick because I'm like, I was like, see, this is exactly what we do. And this is why nobody's getting any better. So I did this video earlier. I posted it earlier today. If y'all haven't seen it already, check it out. Kind of doing a breakdown of what I believe Kevin Samuels talked about regarding a low level of contempt, right? And that is how there's a lot of Black women out there who basically at the end of the day, they have that low level of contempt in their heart towards Black men. And they kind of walk around with a chip in their shoulder because at the end of the day, they just don't like them. They don't trust them, et cetera, et cetera. He broke this down previously. May he rest in peace. He broke this down. But in that video that I did, there was one comment to me that really stood out to me. And it's this one right here. It's fine. I think it's Chez or whatever. She says, I understand this position, but when you show these images of the ghetto girls with the long nails and booty shorts as you're talking, why do you choose to only show the Black woman? Why don't you show the corresponding ghetto Black male? They are equally there acting a fool. This to me is the problem. This to me is exactly the problem. First off, if you've been watching my channel for any length of time, you know that I have had countless men come on here and check other men. I literally posted a video like a day or two ago that got pushed back. Dennis Sperling, he was talking about different things that men can improve on. I've had Mr. Obsidian come on. I've had theologians come on. I've had countless men come on here and literally check Black men. None of those videos get likes or comments half the time. They don't get nearly as much pushback. They don't get nearly as much attention. Why? Because we are used to checking men. We are used to pointing a finger at men. Nobody cares when that happens. But let there be one iota of criticism. Let there be any conversation around how we can do better as women or how we should do better or where we are failing. And now it has to be about, well, Black men are doing it too. And this is the kind of behavior that keeps us from being able to heal. This is the kind of thought pattern that keeps us from being able to face the truth. It is only the truth that sets you free. But if you are unable to face your own truth, if anytime somebody looks at you and says, you're doing that, and your first response is, oh, well, he's doing that, you're not able to own your own actions. An inability to own your own actions, an inability to own your own truth where you're at currently will impede any ability for growth. It will impede any ability for you to change. It will impede any ability for you to really have a fulfilling life. And this is the kind of rhetoric, this is the kind of examples excuses that keep us in this toxic cycle, because the conversation becomes all about what somebody else is doing when the focus really is you. I'm like, if you want to hear men being checked, go to a masculinity channel. Okay, go in the manosphere or go listen to men. There are plenty of men out there, male coaches out there trying to teach men to be men. If that is of interest, go talk to them. This is a femininity channel, okay? I've had countless men come on and talk about what men could do better, but ultimately the purpose of this channel, one of them, is to have conversations about where we as a collective, where we as women, especially Black women, are failing or doing things that are hindering us and how to do better. The way to make sure you do better, though, is for you to actually look at yourself. Not to play this whole victim mentality and try to blame some other men or to try to push off responsibility to other people. No, you have got to take responsibility for yourself. And if there's an inability to do that, then we will continue to take more L's. We will continue taking L after L after L, and Black women will become the brunt of the joke if they're not already, right? They will be the brunt of the joke and nothing will change. Why? Because there's no ability to face the truth.